Good morning, YouTube friends and family. It is actually not that cold right now. It is 38 degrees outside. Today is Monday morning and it is currently 9:11. Still dark. The sun is starting to come up, but it's still got a ways to go. Definitely gonna have to get used to that. So we had some snow last Friday and Saturday, but by the end of the day Saturday, it was already starting to melt. Temperature was warming up, and by today it's pretty much gone. But I will say that Phoebe seemed to enjoy the snow while it was here. She wanted to go outside and play. She's wanted to go outside and play a lot. The poor girl doesn't have a fenced-in yard to go hang out in, so she doesn't get to go outside nearly as much as she's used to. But hopefully if today is warm enough, I might take her for a good long walk. We'll see. This morning I am headed to check out a gym here in North Pole. One of the other church staff members goes there and recommended it. I'm gonna check them out, see if they have any, see if they do maybe a couple days free pass to try them out. I am still searching for a job, but there are a few things looking up. So we'll talk about that here in a little while after we get done at gym. So for now, I'm gonna let you go so I can find this place. Wish me luck. Welcome back. Got done at the gym and we actually just pulled up to the church. Got some work to do this morning. Got to pick songs for next Sunday. Need to do a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of organizing on the stage. I'd like to get more familiar with our soundboard here at church. So there's some work to be done. I'm not going to say it's good that I don't have another job yet, but it does give me time to get more familiar with the church and everything else from the worship ministry perspective. So let's talk about jobs for a moment. Currently, I have a few applications out there. I found that it can be kind of tricky to translate ministry experience to real world, real job, so to speak, skills and abilities. Sometimes you have to explain how running a ministry translates into the business world. I have administrative experience. I have some management experience, budgeting, all these things I've got experience with from ministry over the past 9 years, as well as some other secular jobs. I've got sales experience from this past year. So I'm trying to find a job where those skills and abilities would be useful, although every company, every business has different processes. So it doesn't matter what I end up doing, there's going to be some training involved. Although I could just start my own business. I've always wanted to do that, but I'm not sure what I would do up here. All that being said, I've got a couple of applications out. One of them is for a state administrative position. They closed the posting last Friday, so hopefully within the next week, I will hear something on whether I get to move on to the interview process. Basically, they screen all the applications, make sure you meet the minimum requirements. If so, they move you on to the next person. That one seems like a very good job. Of course, there's benefits with the state, regular schedule, regular hours. The other position that I've looked at is actually a temporary position with the post office. Christmas is coming up. The post office in Fairbanks had a posting. They're looking to hire, I believe, 3 basically for the month of December. So it is temporary, but it is also evenings or an overnight shift. So if nothing else works out, then that's great. Take that while I continue to look for something else. I actually already interviewed for that. It went well. Just waiting to hear back on the final selection process. The good thing about that is I don't have to give an answer immediately in case something else comes up and I can't fit them together schedule-wise. Those are really the only 2 serious ones that I've got. I've got another application in with the Alaska Club, which is a gym. There was I believe it was a membership coordinator position. They didn't give a whole lot of details as far as the hours and, so I'm not really sure what that one's going to look like. Haven't heard back, and if I don't, that's okay. The biggest benefit to that posting was the free gym membership because they do have a very nice gym. I went and took advantage of their 3-day pass, and I wouldn't mind going there again. But right now, there's work to do here at the church, so I'm going to go inside and take care of some things before lunch, and maybe I'll show you around a little bit. We'll see. Good afternoon, everyone. It's still Monday. It is a fairly nice day, so I decided to take Phoebe on a walk. She hasn't been able to get out very much, so I thought today would be perfect. It's a little bit warmer than it was over the weekend, so, let's take advantage of it. So we found a trail, a walking path right around the church. It's a 2-mile path that goes kind of around North Pole a little bit because it's not that big, but it's been nice. Phoebe wants to stop and smell the smells all the time. So I'm giving her a little bit of extra leeway today, but she's still on a leash, of course. But yeah, so we are enjoying a stroll. We'll see what we can find. So we found this little viewing deck here on the trail. So I'm assuming that this area will be full of salmon maybe in the spring when the salmon come through. I don't know the travel routes of the salmon and which rivers they go into and which ones they don't. Maybe that's what this deck is for. Just saw a small beaver, I believe it was, swimming around out there. Not sure where he went now. Phoebe did not see him, thankfully. Otherwise, she probably would have tried to take off after him, or her. So, yeah, this is a nice little trail system. Well, hello everyone, welcome back. It is now Wednesday, about 11:30 in the morning. Skipped ahead a few days. Earlier this week, I did not get a chance to give you a walkthrough of the church, so I thought I would do that right now. Been up here working on some ProPresenter lyrics for an upcoming Christmas program. Decided to take a quick break, came back downstairs and happened to look out the window and I saw this. Big snowflakes today. It was not like that this morning. It was still wet from yesterday. This morning it was just a little bit of freezing rain. Not sure how long it's been coming down, but there's not a whole lot on the ground just yet. Anyway, so let's do a quick walk through our church. Okay, now I'm not going to take you into every single room. This is kind of the main hallway. We've got offices, we've got a couple of classrooms, I believe. Here is our foyer, bathrooms. There's another door that goes outside right there. That goes right by the street, so we don't use that one really. This is our wall of events and information. It's where you sign up for everything that's going on. Sign up sheets on the wall. And this is our sanctuary. I'm not quite sure how many people it'll actually seat. I'm not taking the time to count. Worship-wise, we are running a praise band type of situation. We've got drums. I tell you, there is some amazing talent here at First Baptist Church in North Pole. Got lots of people that rotate in and out. Some storage back there. Got our screen that drops down. I'm really excited because in a couple of weeks, we're actually going to have a get-together with all of our members of the worship team and anybody that's interested in getting involved, whether it's in the worship team or with the tech ministry, anything like that. We're going to have a get-together in a couple of weeks, just so we can get to know each other a little bit more and kind of talk about the direction that we want to go. I really enjoy collaborating with my team members and, seeing where they're passionate, what they would like to do. I think when people are serving in a ministry, I think it's important for them to feel some sort of ownership. Yes, I may be the leader, but that doesn't mean I have to make all the decisions. I feel like my job is to empower others to be able to minister in ways that God has called them to. It's been fun to get to know everybody already, and I'm excited to continue that process as we move forward. So let's go look around downstairs real quickly. I'll show you a little bit more. So downstairs we have a dark hallway. Classrooms down that way. Again, most of these stay locked up. There's a few that are open. The youth room is down there on the left. And then back here, again, a couple more classrooms. We do sponsor a Trail Life group. This is our fellowship hall. A small kitchen, nice little space. One of our adult Sunday school classes actually meets down here as well. And we also have Tuesday night Bible study. For this round is video based. And we meet down here, have a quick meal together on Tuesday nights, and then normally there's a lot more chairs set up. So yeah, like I said, it's not a huge church, but it doesn't have to be. Effectiveness in ministry is not dependent on having a whole lot of people or a huge building. You can do great ministry even in a smaller setting. So the important thing is to do the things that God has called you to do. If He's prompting you to do something, you do it. Christianity is all about giving up ourselves and letting God work through us in the ways that He's called us. I'm really enjoying getting to know people here at this church, and I'm excited to see what God does. So we'll check in a little bit later. Well, hello, welcome back. It's still Wednesday. It's in the afternoon. So I just dropped Chastity off at the DMV, and she gets to take her test and get her license renewed because she promised that she would pass it on the first time. We actually found out that you can take practice tests online, so she took quite a few. She did not want to have to come back again tomorrow and waste more time. Plus, she's got to do better than me. She's very competitive in that way. So I just dropped her off. Not only will she have to take the test, but then she'll have to get her number to get in line, and it takes some time. So, dropped her off, and I'm going to hit up the gym. That way we didn't make 2 trips to Fairbanks today. Today is leg days. Not my favorite part, but you got to train the whole body. It's part of it. So we're going to get some squats in, some leg extensions, some calf raises, all that kind of fun stuff. And then we'll pick her up and probably do a little bit of shopping today. Got a few things to pick up at Walmart. So we will check in after we pick Chas up, see how she did. Back for a quick update. Just thought you would like to know that Chas did in fact pass her test on the first try. I was very proud of her. Making me look bad, but that's okay. She took a lot of practice tests, so she probably saw every single question they asked. I don't know. Anyway, so she got her license updated. Very happy about that. So I believe that makes everything official. We are residents of Alaska. Really, the only thing left to do is for me to finish finding a job. I would really appreciate it if you would be praying for that. So I am going to go ahead and wrap up the video here. We were going to do a walkthrough of the house, but we've got a little bit of cleaning to do. So we're going to do that at the first part of the next video. I know some of you have been waiting to see where we're living, so I just want to say thank you for watching and tune in next time.